I I called my means relatives, some relatives to come and go with me hospital, but no one came. My father was on bed, and no one was coming to check my father. So I started crying, and I started crying and shouting also that no is caring my father. If anything will happen with my father, so I will call the police. I will case. I called my brother, but he didn't come. Good evening to everyone. Today I am going to share my experience about that is the sad moment. Uh, a morning, a call came in my mother number, and a person is saying that your husband is not your husband is not well. Just come. And so we went outside the house. Then um, we we called same number that where are you, means send me your location, means tell me about address. So he told that we are in Sardar Vallabh Bhai Hospital in Patel Nagar. So it is the morning, means 6 p.m. So we are very scared that how can we go, because there is no any vehicle in my home. So and there is no any auto or rickshaws on that time. So I request, and my mother also request to please come at my place in Gulshan Chowk. So she came. He came because he is my relatives. And so when I and my mother saw my father, so he was in very serious condition, because he was only breathing, but no, not any moment on that time. So there is a shop, um, medical store. So there is also a doctor. There was also a doctor. So on that time we called him, and he came. So he said that okay, don't worry, it will be fine. I will give some injection, then it will be good. But I knew very well that he is not good doctor, and he has not any experience about that. So I called ambulance. So I called after 30 minutes, ambulance came. So we need a person, means a man, yeah, boy. But on that time there is no any man or boy. I called my means relatives, some relatives to come and go with me hospital, but no one came. So on that time I realized that if my brother is good, so I my brother, if means if I was boy, so it situation will not come. But I said to ambulance boy that I will come go with my father. So on that time I and my mother go went with my father at a hospital Motinagar, in emergency ward. So on that time doctor means my mother is not educated. She doesn't know about more about hospitals and any necessary knowledge. So doctor said to me, just come in room. So I went in room. On that time doctor was asking some critical questions, but i I was not able to give answer, but I tried my best. So she doctor and they all were treating my father, but they said that sorry, means he is in very emergent, means serious condition, we can't handle, you have to go RML. So on that time we also need a man. But I said no, I will go with my father. Me and my mother went to RML hospital in emergency ward. There was so crowded, there was so many patients. Someone has died and someone is going to die. There are so many people that who is crying for their patient, because there was some doctors and more patient. So I was very scared on that time. I thought that what will happen next. So my father was on bed, and no one was coming to check my father. So I started crying, and I started crying and shouting also that no is caring my father. If anything will happen with my father, so I will call the police, I will case. So after that no one came. So means I went the room where all the doctor were sitting. means they were doing their work, but they have lots of work, and but everyone must everyone see that our relatives. So that's why I went on that room and said to doctor, request him, please come with me and please see my father, he is in very serious condition. So doctor came with me, and he said to me he has to shift in ICU. So my mother is not aware about this. So doctors said to me, signature in that form, and you have to signature. So I read all the things. So I thought that means I should not signature, but on that time there was no any way of in front of me. So I signatured. But after 15 minutes, doctor again come and said to me, if you have money, means 15,000, you have 20,000, so there is a machine, and they can help your father very much, because of smoking your father's lungs get stuck there was so many dioxide in your father's lungs. So if it will be not removed, so we can't do anything, and he will be no more. So I got very scared, because on that time I don't have money, and my mother has also not money. So we have means collected money by my relatives, by my teachers. So we collect 15,000. So I have also my saving money. So I have means I have collected money, and I called the means sailor. So I called, then he came, and the doctor and the sailor machine came and set all machines. After 1 2 hours, my father get means speak, he is able to speak anything. So but my father is not in a good condition, means there was a injection that is going on, glucose on him body, but he was trying to remove all the things. He will means he was not ready to uh, give give him treatment. So I was very means I'm starting cried. So on that time I was making my father understood that, please father, try to understand, it is very means it is very important for you. So on that time a person suggested to me, means tag your father's hand and leg. After that he will not remove anything. So I tagged my father. So my father started crying, but it is very necessary on that time. So because of that machine, my father means get alive again. And doctor after 2 or 3 days, doctor said, after checking all the things, doctor said to me, means your father is up to god, and we can't do anything. He means he can, if means he can alive, but not means normal person. So on that time there was no one in with me. My mother went to job and I was alone. So I was started crying. So I called my brother, but he didn't come.